YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War on the France campaign, where we are still trying to take care of a few interesting situations. We need to retake Bordeaux, Toulouse, and Marseille doing good. It looks like I have an army over here at Stauffen to try and start screwing things over for the
Slipping in unseen.
what can a spy tell me about this here? Ha! He got killed. What a loser. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just trying to kind of strike back at the Holy Roman Empire, see what we can do to keep them at bay. I've got another army here, which, let's see. There's no point in retraining all these mercenary units. In fact, they're probably costing me quite a lot of upkeep. I was thinking about just ditching these guys. And this ought to help my upkeep cost. And then we can train some standard soldiers in their place. Though I can't actually train any soldiers in Dijon. But we should be able to train them at Metz. So let's go in there and do that. We've got a ballista for him, which will be handy. Let's see. I kind of need to go up there and retrain. And, you know, I should be safe to do that.
As you wish.
Let's go up here.
Our men are exhausted, Seigneur.
Ready and able.
We'll move these guys in, and let's go ahead and just start training some troops ahead of them. Get a couple more armored sergeants, and probably need a mailed knight as well. And we'll put together another decent army. I know this one here is busy retraining men. And then we've got these guys siege, says 6 turns to surrender.
Ready and able.
We'll just kind of bide our time there. And we need to strike back at Milan and take their capital. So maybe that's what this army can focus on, is maybe punching through this imperial castle and then on to Milan. So let's see what we can do. It may be a bit of a struggle to get there, but we'll see. Need to get Bordeaux back. That'll definitely help my money situation. It's not like I'm in a bad money situation per se, but you know, hey, it can always be better. We'll always take more money. Oh, Portugal sent reinforcements. I don't know where those guys came from, but they've got 818 men here. It's mostly town militia, but I think just by numbers that we would get overwhelmed here. If they didn't have that merchant militia cab, I might try it, but I think I'm going to withdraw here
Lifting the siege, Seigneur.
and just try and bring some reinforcements to help deal with the situation.
Ready and able.
Are we able to get... man, I don't have a ton of money, so I really don't want to raise a bunch of mercenaries. Still trying to get all these troops trained.
Ready and able.
Let's see. Let's bring
Oui.
this
Setting
group
camp here, Seigneur.
back here, and we'll use this army to retake. Use this army to retake the area. Let's just go ahead and take these troops
Oui.
and come out here and attack Bordeaux. We got to keep them
Ready
busy,
and
and we'll bring these guys back down here to
Ready and able.
garrison
We can go no
Toulouse,
further today.
Toulouse, however it's said. Just something like that, whatever it's called, city that I can ever seem to pronounce. Can we retrain? What can we retrain? Spear militia, recruitment, sergeant spearmen. So the spear militia I'm just going to leave here,
Orders.
and they will serve as a garrison. But we can retrain sergeant spearmen, these guys. We can retrain all these troops. And what we can do to help save a little time... Well, no, that won't save... Will it? Yeah, it'll save a little bit of time. We can take that to where we train one unit, and we'll do the same thing here to where we just train one unit. So that'll cut back on my training time just a little, if I do that too. There. So that'll cut down on my training time. We do have to do some work next turn, but that army ought to be decentish enough to get the job done at this point. Let's go ahead and just call that good for now. I'm not going to spend any money this
Where shall
turn.
we strike?
Save up a little, except for
Whose life ends today? Oui, Seigneur.
I want to keep these. So I got my diplomats still rolling down towards the Papal States to see if we can get any kind of treaty goes. I'm going to keep my assassins moving towards those guys, and then all of my agents down here. I need to train some more priests. My priests keep getting knocked off.
God's servant.
I'm going to send him down here as well.
Seigneur, once I have rested.
But they keep killing all my priests, which has become pretty frustrating. Let's go ahead and end another turn here. I got my merchants almost all the way down to those valuable resources in the Sahara. Should be gold and slaves, I think it's down there, if you all tell me, or ivory and slaves, something like that, if you tell me right. I'm trusting you. I don't really know the difference. Psh, I dare you to attack me there, Holy Roman Empire. Just dare you. Yeah, I've got plenty of troops moving in at this point. Got a few rebel scum out in my land as well. So let's see what happened at the end of that turn. Recruitment, diplomatic information.
Whose life ends.
Let's try and take out this Inquisitor. We don't have a very good chance. It's going to be another snake attempt here. Let's hope the house isn't full of rats like it usually has been. Oh, I think we might actually get him this time. Take that, you Inquisitor filth. Get out of my land. Alright, so
Need someone remove.
see another Inquisitor down here, and we're just gonna go.
Sabotage.
We're gonna go start mopping these guys up. I can't stand any more of their crap.
We march on our victims, Seigneur. They
Yes,
have
we
nowhere
do.
to run
Wow, they've
now.
got.
Sieging.
I've upgraded the walls to stone walls, so it's gonna be a bit of a nasty.
Let us stop waiting and
Now,
take
how
the
did they
walls,
get that
eh?
many troops all of a sudden? Oh, it's all those combined forces they have. They're all crap troops, so I can just siege these guys out, and
Ready and able.
we'll just get back here to defend Toulouse. I'm gonna go ahead and start training some troops for this army to use, and our money situation ought to kind of improve. I know we're training a lot of troops, but we're gonna need a lot of troops in order to actually get anything done here. We're gonna retrain these archers. I don't know if the ballista are really any good or not. Let's see what I got here. I've got six infantrymen, 3 different cavalry units. Could probably just use a couple more archer units to make this army more potent, and then we should be good there.
Ready and able.
I say we go ahead and try
For the honor
And,
of France, we will attack.
capture this castle. Let's assault it. It's giving them a extremely favorable balance of power, considering that they only have 230 men. Not really sure where they're getting this idea from that they would have a good balance of power. I wonder what the auto-resolve's like on this game. I'm going to auto-resolve it and see what happens. Looks like it went pretty favorably for me.
We are triumphant.
Gonna sack the settlement
Glory to France.
and take the
Victoire most
extra
noble,
florins.
mon roi.
And then I'm gonna
We have
actually...
triumphed.
What can we recruit here? So see, I can actually recruit these units. So I am gonna retrain them. I don't know, having an extra castle here might be helpful. Part of me wants to just switch it over. But I think I might just keep the castle for now, because it'll help me keep my troops forward here. We could switch Metz and make stuff in our castle since we're a little closer in here. Yeah, so we're going to train those archers, and then we'll move forward. Dijon is getting mad. Probably need to train some spear militia here. There's town militia as well. Oh, we need to do the stone wall upgrade. That's part of the reason why they're going to get mad. Upkeep is the same on these two units. And their stats are like literally the same. So I might as well just go with the one that trains cheaper. So we'll get a little bit of garrison in Dijon. Those guys will be there. Got them sieged. Took a city from the HRE, so that's good. And we'll be able to retrain our guys in it as well. So very, very fantastic. I wonder if any other cities are ready to upgrade, because I don't want to miss that. It pretty negatively impacts their happiness. Yeah, ballista towers at Paris. So we need to upgrade the ballista towers on the next turn. And we also need to upgrade Reims. So let's get these done before I forget. I think just Paris now is going to be the last remaining site. It is. Go ahead and end another turn. Let my diplomats work their way down to the Papal States. Yeah. Look, Timbuktu. Holy crap, I didn't even know they'd have that on the map down there. That's a long ways out. Hence the saying, it's out in Timbuktu. I don't know what those HRE troops are doing. It's like they can't decide, like, do I want to be here? Do I not want to be here? I don't know what Poland's up to here.
Greetings.
Good.
I come bearing word.
Welcome.
Goodbye.
Making pretty decent money, actually, at this point. So it says it wants me to make peace with the Holy Romans. I'm actually pretty happy to do that if the Holy Romans will accept. So all I need to do is get my diplomat to their city here.
Seeking an audience with their dignitary, Seigneur. Oui, mon roi. Tomorrow's journey planned out, Seigneur.
Okay, I can't get to him on this turn.
Oui, Seigneur.
And I wonder if Milan would be willing to accept a peace treaty as well. I don't know. See, this Inquisitor's trying to get away from me, but I don't think so, pal. We're going to try and give him the old snake bite treatment, too. Let's see whether or not we're at all successful. I'm guessing we're going to get the snake chase the rats here. Yep. Yeah, it's okay. We were successful in the last turn, so that's a good start.
Removed, mon roi.
Portuguese merchant.
Whose life ends.
Let's take out this Portuguese merchant if we can. I haven't seen this one yet, so let's check this one out. That's pretty classic.
Sabotage. Horse-like throats, my lord.
Oh, there's another Inquisitor here. Never mind, I should have focused on him. Of course there's another Inquisitor. There's always another Inquisitor.
In God's name, God's servant.
We're not having too much of a Catholic impact on Morocco here. So let's see what we got here. We got gold mines, 282 florins per turn. That is not bad at all.
D'accord. Sending this resource back to France, Seigneur.
Good job.
Ready to trade.
You, let's see what trade resource, slaves.
D'accord.
Let's send him to that one, and
Once I have
then
rested, I shall continue.
let's
Ready to
get
trade.
this guy and send him to the slaves here. And so
D'accord.
that should give us access to a lot of good resources. I wonder if there's any other resources in this province. I don't see any, so maybe if we can get a monopoly on all that stuff, it'd be good. Okay, so we'll kind of just see how that ends up. Let's go ahead and upgrade the towers in Paris. Looks like we've got this building with one more turn left, so we'll let it... Well, we could just move it over in the queue, I think. Well, I thought we could. Whatever. Let's just leave it alone. It'll be okay. I think you can. I probably just don't know how to do it. We need to wait till the next turn so we can try and make peace with the Holy Roman Empire. Though this army is now complete, and I might take it and start marching towards Milan.
Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage. We can go no further today, mon roi.
Yeah, it looks like Metz is happy anyway, so we're making a little bit of money, got the towers ready to be built. We're doing okay. If we could get peace with the Holy Roman Empire, that would actually be preferable, and maybe that'll make the Pope a little happier if I... Looks like Milan's marching a few forces out. I'd like to go ahead and try it. Well, I mean, if Milan won't make peace, I've got an army on the way to take them out, and I feel okay about that. Portugal thinks they can take me on here. I think that they're highly mistaken. So I'd be happy to fight this on the battle map. And if I can go ahead and beat Portugal back here, this will be good. And then I want to move this army forward and capture one of their castles across the Pyrenees and keep it as a castle so I can just retrain those troops there and continue to pressure them on the Iberian Peninsula. That would be golden for me at this point. What the heck? What is this? Can we actually like move inside that thing? No. I was gonna say that'd be cool. That'd get me an extremely defensible position. Well, I'm definitely gonna go over here and just seize the high ground right off the bat. Got a bunch of archers, so that's good. Let's group these guys. Group these guys. Okay. The groups on these games don't work all that great, really. It's hard to even get my guys to stay together here. Whatever, it looks like it's going to screw it up one way or the other. So I can always just use Control M to get all my missile troops, so that's not bad. Put some spears out here on the flanks, like usual. It's where I like to keep them to help support the cavalry fight. And then we'll get our dismounted feudal knights here in the center. Cav support on the wings. Let's get our general to support this weaker unit of mailed knights. I always liked on Rome Total War and Medieval how like you could kind of move your army. Of course, it's better in the new ones where you can. Let's see, what do we got coming in? They have a unit coming in right over here. A few units. No biggie. Let's go ahead and turn. And then march forward to capture the best possible position on this hill. I love the soundtrack and everything. So good. Soundtrack in this game is really cool. I'm hoping if those guys make that Medieval 2 mod, I don't know if they'd be able to do it because of copyright, but it'd be awesome if the Medieval 2 mod that someone's trying to make for Rome 2, if they could add this soundtrack into it, kind of like they did the Rome 1 soundtrack, that'd be really cool. What do we got over here? Javelin troops. Lusitanian javelinmen. Yeah, we know the Lusitani have good javelins, and then they got a dismounted feudal knight for their general. Honestly, with a couple of strong cav units like my general in this one, we can come knock out that whole flank. They have some Jeannettes. There's certainly no sense in chasing them. I'm going to let my archers deal with them. And I'm going to basically just go YOLO into these troops over here. There we go. I'm going to take my archers off of skirmish mode. Okay, let's pull them back. We're getting charged by mailed knights. Okay. We took out the one javelin unit. Let's actually take our general into those mailed knights. My own knights are about to take a pretty rough charge here. Let's go ahead and move forward over here, and let's fall in on the flanks. We should have gotten a pretty nice charge on those knights, and we did. Good, we killed them. Yeah, those sword troops really don't like getting charged by I'm gonna go chase those javelin men. Let's take out my missile troops. So those mailed knights are routing. Yeah, my missile troops are just shooting up the enemy as is. So the Portuguese ought to be in pretty much full retreat. They've got a big army coming in from over here, though.
Like the coward he is. Press forward.
Let's get these guys out of here. Okay. Let's see. These cav units need to come on back.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their
Missile
men.
units. Target the mailed knights. Let's get my troops reformed here. What is this? My mailed knights are trying to take out those missile units, but not having the best of luck just yet. I'm trying to reroute their mailed knights with my archers, and they're going to get a sweet rear charge here. I am firing away with my archers, so probably going to hit some of my own men. I'm just going to ignore them for a moment. Bring these sergeant spearmen in here to support.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay.
We have sent the cur to hell.
Hopefully their troops over here are rout. I'd like to be able to focus. And what do we got over here? What the heck is this? An enemy mailed knight unit caught my general off guard here because I wasn't paying attention. No biggie. This mailed knight unit is almost gone because it didn't do too well, all tangled up with those Portuguese units. They got some peasant crossbowmen here. Let's target these guys.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage.
Let's get reformed up on this hill again.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, where's my other cav unit? Here they are, mailed knights. Okay, gonna get all run up into position. Enemy crossbowmen are doing a little bit of firing, but it's no biggie. My archers have a great hill position here, and we'll be able to fire down on these crossbowmen and take them out. I don't think the few of them are gonna really cause me that much damage. So yeah, they're gonna be taking some pretty serious archer fire there. Peasant archers are pretty crappy, but they'll do okay just versus peasant crossbowmen. They've got some javelin units here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and keep targeting the peasant crossbowmen. I'm gonna switch to flaming shot too, so that we can try and scare them off the field because they're already wavering. What do they got coming at me? Spear militia. I'm gonna go ahead and split up. Go ahead and charge in here. Get these guys fixed. What do we got here? A merchant cav. They're gonna engage my... Man, I can't seem to ever get my cav units to run properly in this game. I'm gonna shoot this merchant cav here for a second.
The battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Got a town militia here. I'm gonna try and hit it with my cavalry and my guys, but the cavalry's acting quite glitchy. Just go ahead and come out here. Let's turn around for another charge. Okay. Let's come back into this fight. All the flaming arrows falling over here on all the Portuguese troops. That's going to be taking a toll on their morale. I'm going to countercharge this merchant militia.
Battle and abandons his men.
Okay, so the Portuguese troops are in a full-on rout here. I don't know if any of their troops are still remaining in the fight. Yeah, they had this merchant cavalry come back. I'm gonna turn my own archers off of firing here, and if we can rout this merchant cav, that'll be it. There's this merchant cav too that I'm kind of chasing off the field. Let's actually just go back and start killing some of these other units. Okay, some of their javelin units have come back from routing as well. Just go ahead and give chase here with a few units. My cavalry here, though, have kind of caught up with them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They only have like 1 or 2 units that haven't routed. And these merchant cav came back because I quit chasing them. But this will give us a chance to chase down a pretty substantial portion of the enemy troops. Okay, let's see. Let's hit this merchant cav. They got a clean charge on me, but I'm guessing the charge of the merchant cav won't be too good. Yeah, they're already wavering. As soon as they're
The enemy
gone,
general has no honor. He
that'll
flees
probably
the
be
field
it.
of battle. Our cowardly foe runs. We must. All of Christendom will
Okay.
be awed by our.
Go ahead and end that battle. It's going to be a success for us. I'll try and ransom him, because that's a lot of money.
You are.
Hey, it's your problem, Portugal. I tried to release you, but your country was too cheap to do anything about it. Are they going to attack me again? And what exactly do they hope to accomplish by that?
my hand was always there.
Gonna sack the settlement, even though it used to be mine, just because I'll take the extra money and spend it.
It is ours.
Why not, at this point? Okay. So, let's see if we can get peace with the Holy Romans. If we can, that would be, like I said, a pleasant development.
You, so this had best be good.
So I guess ceasefire? Very demanding. We could give you trade rights. No. Accept or we will attack? No. Let's see. So make an offer. I wonder if... I don't want to offer them their castle back, though. They need to feel the... Huh. They don't seem interested in peace. So this kind of sucks because the Pope's telling me to make peace with them. And I'm trying, but they don't seem interested. So I'm trying to... If I give you Stauffen back? No. I'm being pretty outgoing here, to be honest. So... I don't really see what in the world I'm supposed to do about this. Like, I mean, I'm trying to make peace and they won't do it, so I guess the Pope's just going to end up excommunicating me. Like, Pope's demanding that I make peace, I'm trying to make peace, and they're like, nah, we're good, we don't need it.
Did you expect us to be happy? This concludes our meeting, yes?
So, maybe if I attack them here, that might... This will result in Okay, fine. I won't attack them.
For the honor of France, we will.
So is my mission just not to attack them?
Setting camp here, Seigneur.
Maybe that's what it is. So they want me to target Cairo with a crusade. They want me to cease hostilities for 3. So when you stop shedding blood, you feel cease hostilities against this faction immediately and do not carry out hostility acts for the duration of this mission. Okay, I will, but if you'd send them the same mission, I'd appreciate it, because I don't think these guys are going to be giving me the same benefit of the doubt. So, yeah, just in case you were wondering. Alright, so I've got plenty of money now. Let's kind of go through our buildings and see what we could do to improve our income at some of these places. First, let's see if there's any upgrades in any cities that need to be made. Okay, not at the moment, and we're back to Bordeaux here. So we could definitely upgrade the farms, which is not a bad call. The shipwright should also get us extra money, and Merchant's Wharf. There's a lot of stuff that should. Fairground. Food production +3, so you definitely... Oh, here... Well, no. Let's see. So, council chambers. Public order is not a big deal right now. So, maybe let's start with the shipwright. And then let's just kind of hit all of our different cities here and see what we can do from a helpful standpoint, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and build some farms at Rennes. Let's see. Yeah, so like Marseille is not too happy. We could go ahead and build the city watch there. Some of our money. Staufen's fine. Reims, Paris, Toulouse. Let's see. We got a barracks. What is Voulageur? I don't even know what those guys are. Sounds interesting. Could build a barracks. That'd be fun. Of course, I really think I should probably focus on money. So I'm going to go ahead and build the mines. Let's see what we can build here that would improve anything. We got really good public order, so maybe let's build the roads. See how that works out. So use some of the money that we got from some different sacking. See how that turns out. I'm not going to make peace with Milan. Just going to forget that. Oh, I need to go after the Inquisitors again. Milan has a big old stack again now in their city. Theologians Guild, huh? Don't really know what it does, but whatever. Path blocked. Diplomat. In the turn report. Failed the crusade in Cairo. Oh well. I'm sure that the Pope already dislikes me quite enough. Faction excommunicated Poland. Venice and Sicily. We have a poor relationship with them, but I have pretty much a poor relationship with everybody at this point.
Need someone removed.
Let's see if we can get rid of this Inquisitor.
You
Nope.
have a target in
My
mind.
assassin dies in action.
Stalking whose life
Why don't you
ends.
come down here and take over?
Sabotage.
Let's see, where
Or
else do I
slighting
got?
throats.
End the hostilities. Then we can talk again.
Portuguese merchant. Seemed like I had... Oh yeah, I got another
Need
assassin down here.
someone
Let's
removed.
try and take out this Inquisitor. Got him. Perfect. Love seeing the revenge on some of these Inquisitors. Those guys were a bunch of buttholes. Glad to have them gone. Okay. I'd like to capture some more territory, so I
Ready and
guess
able.
that I'm gonna just I'm gonna leave Staufen garrisoned. Staufen,
Ready
however
and
you pronounce it, and I'm gonna march around
Oui, Seigneur.
to Milan
Closing
with this
to
army.
engage. We can go no further today, mon roi.
Got some building sets. At Bordeaux, we need to take this army and beat down
They will
these
regret
Portuguese
this.
troops.
Nothing can stand in our way. We march on our
This is my king here too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Lord.
Man, Portugal's a bunch of
Nothing can
cheapskates.
stand in our way. Where shall we strike?
So they won't ever ransom their troops. They just let their men die, like by execution. Very polite of them, actually. So let's see. I'm gonna leave these Sergeant Spearmen again as a garrison, and then ooh, we can get catapults here as well, which would be great. Let's just keep building up another army and see what we can do with it. Have a little extra money here at Reims. We could improve these mines too, which give us a bonus for mining income. Of course, public order here is good. It's not great. Should be fine. Let's go ahead and build the mines. Spend what we can on trying to get a little more economy built up. Good, my merchants are headed into position. Got another priest headed down. Don't know what Milan is up to. Never can tell with those backstabbers. Swordmasters Guild at Toulouse. That's cool. Take that as well. The Pope is dead. Pope Donatus the Unorthodox. Pope Simon has been elected. I didn't even get to vote because I don't have any cardinals.
Mon roi. Très bien.
Let's get these guys down here. So let's get back up to Bordeaux. Can I recruit a priest here? Can. Let's start making more priests and sending them down that way. And I tell you what, these little Portuguese armies that just won't go away,
We march on our victims, Seigneur.
pretty annoying.
Victoire! They
I'm just
will
going to try and keep the
cross
Portuguese
France.
pushed back while I continue to recruit this army. So I've got enough armored sergeants. Let's get a couple more. Well, we have one more knight is all we can recruit for now. Let's get the catapult. And then we can go ahead and... we've got mailed knights and feudal knights. And honestly, the mailed knights will be fine. And they're probably a little less upkeep. No, actually they're the same. They're just more expensive to recruit the other one. So let's just recruit the better one. Got the catapult coming too. Let's forget the retraining for now and just focus on getting those troops trained in the first place.
Ready and able. For the honor of France.
Okay, a couple of turns and we'll be all over Milan. There's a large Holy Roman stack here, but I've still got that mission for one more turn. So if those guys attack me, I'm going to get ticked off because they don't have to live by the same by the same rules that I do. And I'm thinking about doing a little recruiting here too. I don't have a particularly strong army here. Got enough archers. Let's put some feudal knights out here. Sweet. Killed another inquisitor.
The enemy lays
See,
siege.
look at that.
The
See?
Oriflamme shall not fall.
The Holy Romans attacked me. What am I supposed to do about this, Pope? Okay, so the mission has expired. Okay, bride was presented. Assassin's Guild at Reims, that's cool.
Ready to trade.
So let's see, we
Ready to
can...
trade.
Ivory's 252 florins per turn,
Trading
that's
new
pretty slick.
resource. Ready to trade. D'accord. I can travel no further today. Ready to trade.
So... the resource trading should be helping out. Money seems to be fine for now, which is good. The Portuguese have built up a larger army here. They got a bunch of ballistas and crossbows and just other weird stuff. Actually thinking about... I don't need to attack them
Where
here,
shall we
actually.
strike?
I was hoping that I could get some more cavalry. I'm just going to stay there and stay in their way. And then, like I said, I'm just going to keep retraining these guys over here. So let's see. I need one more knight and probably mounted knight. Need at least a couple of cav in each army. Got a catapult. And then we'll probably need just some archers. Peasant archers aren't great, but it'll work. So again, we'll have a decent little army going there. Would really like to
Ready and able.
take out Milan.
Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage.
And then since the Holy Roman Empire thinks that they're big enough and bad enough to attack me here, I'm gonna let them go ahead and try and attack me. They've got some really crappy units. I've got 9 turns to surrender, so I'm quite safe within the walls of the city. I'd like to see them come in there and get me. I am a little worried about them going in behind me though, but I'm gonna go ahead and ignore it for now, and if I have to, I'll break loose out of here and go chase them back to my other cities. But what I could do at these small settlements here, I don't think it's gonna cost me too much to let's see, just put some, what are these? Spear militia. I wish I could train spear militia. Well, it's Mets, that's why we can't train spear militia. I'll just put a couple of cheap troops there, and then we'll do the same thing here. Just put a couple more town militia in all these settlements. The upkeep shouldn't be too bad. So that'll bolster up our borders just a little bit. Okay, Milan's gonna come out at me, so we'll get a nice big open field battle here. It's giving them the advantage. They've got a couple of catapults and a bunch of Italian spear militia, and these Genoese crossbow militia, as we learned last time, can be quite potent. But I do have 4 cavalry units that I can chase them with now, and I don't have good infantry, but I've got decentish infantry that can go head-to-head long enough with the Italian spear militia. So let's
Glory to the
take
King
these
of
guys
France.
on.
Attack!
And beating back Sicily here would be pretty big. Or Milan, sorry, not Sicily.
Milord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act.
Battle hasn't even
and
started.
hold
Quit
this
being a
turn of
coward.
events.
So yeah, I can hold this giant hill here because they attacked me. So, yep, smart move on their part. They can't move up this either. I can basically bottleneck them wherever I want on this hill. So I'm gonna put all my spearmen here. Is there some reason why I can't seem to move this thing? Not sure why, but the ballista seems to refuse to move to certain areas of the map. Which means that's not going to be very handy. There, I'm just going to put it way back there in the back of the map if it's not going to do me any good. Which apparently it's not. Since I can't move it where I want. Maybe it'll move there after the battle starts. I don't know. Let's see. How close can I move it here? Okay, it's about as close as I can get it. We'll just see where or if it will move to where I want. So Milan is going to have to attack me. They have catapults. And I don't know, the siege equipment apparently does have ammo. They don't have any cavalry, I believe. But I don't want to get too hasty and get my cavalry too close to all these Genoese crossbow militia, which are basically like a cheap version of Pavese crossbowmen. That's the last thing that I want to happen. I should have very nice range with my peasant archers here. I'm actually gonna... Let's see, can they even move up through here? They can. But there's a lot of rocks and stuff blocking movement. Let's move up a little bit, see if we can get some shots. Their guys will have forest cover actually in this position, so I'm actually thinking about maybe I should move a little further back up the hill. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little further back up the hill. That way the enemy will get less forest cover. I don't know what the AI is up to yet. My ballista won't move, so I'm just going to turn around and have it shoot at these crossbow militia. It's not going to go anywhere. I wonder if they can drop their equipment. Stop current orders, withdraw, disable guard move. Yeah, I don't think I can actually drop their equipment, so we'll just let them die. I'm not really concerned about it. But for now, looks like they may move up some peasant archers. I'm gonna kind of group my archers up a little tighter where I can drop better grouping. Is Milan gonna like just try and go around me? Yeah, I think they're just going straight for my ballista. Yeah, they're ignoring everything and going straight for my ballista. I might be able to get to that catapult real quick. Where's one of my cav units here? Well, that catapult is close to a lot of spear militia. I don't know, let's see if we can get their catapult. Let's try and get my... can't hardly move my troops anywhere up here just because of the uneven ground. It's kind of weird. So they're wasting ammo on my ballista artillery, which is fine. They're peasant archers and stuff. They got all their artillery set up here too, which I think I'm going to be able to get a clean charge on their catapults. Their crossbowmen may turn and fire, I don't know, but they're all focused on my guys. The forest and rocks and everything will slow down my charge a little bit, but should still be able to kill an artillery crew with relative ease. What are they sending back my way? It's Genoese crossbow militia. Wonder where these guys are going to be shooting at. If they're going to shoot at my knights. I'm going to just try and drive back all their units here. So we've forced all their guys off the catapults, which is nice. I might go ahead and send down a couple more knights. See if we can pick off some Milanese units. Yeah, they're like just completely chasing my ballista with their whole army, and left their catapult units just completely open. But now I'm getting shot by their crossbow militias, which is painful to say the least. I'm going to charge into these crossbow militia. It looks like the AI is going to try and go around me. And let's get our general come over here. And then let's get our missile troops. There we go. Whoa, this Genoese crossbow militia actually survived a big ol' massed charge of knights there. And they're still fighting, wavering only.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
But apparently we got the enemy general over here. Sweet.
Our men have captured the enemy general.
Good, good,
Guard
good.
him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
I'm gonna keep chasing these Genoese crossbow militia. We're doing quite well against them right now because they're fleeing. And the more of these guys we take out, the easier this battle will get. These knights are under fire from other Genoese crossbow militia. I'm going to go ahead and go chase these peasant archers. These crossbow militia are about to eat it, though. The whole Genoese army is just like moving over here pointlessly. Let's take our peasant archers and open up on that crossbow militia. Just get out here and chase these guys. So this is great, actually. And my my peasant archers have a nice hill position, and because of it, they should be causing some extra damage to these Genoese crossbow militia, which would otherwise do quite well against them. So without all these fantastic skirmishers, the Italian militia units, which again are normally quite decent for their price, are going to be at a pretty massive disadvantage. Let's see how many guys are left here. 33. Chase them down. We need to get all these crossbow militia killed too, so let's split up our horsemen. I got this one here too. Go ahead and keep that order there. Okay, our peasant archers pretty much wiped those guys out. Alright, the Italian spear militia is coming back now. Let's try and finish the job with our cav. I do have my general for rear charges though, so we should be okay. There we go. Finish those guys off. And then let's get our peasant archers to get ready to focus fire on the spear militia. Spear militia is going to have to fight uphill and will probably be tired. So let's go ahead and open fire on one of them. Let's see. Managed to run down these units to the point where they're wrecked. So let's just go ahead and start running our cav back across.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Okay, so we are wiping out a lot of spear militia over here with our archers because of the terrain advantage. Get some point blank shots here before I retreat. Yeah, these spear militia are gonna eat it. Oh yeah, getting some good kills. Run. So I'm gonna run away with my archers. And I'm gonna swing in behind here, kill these catapults. And my archers are gonna run away up the hill. I'm gonna fall downhill onto the enemy troops.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, their artillery is being destroyed. All this is quite good news for me. Let's pull my archers back up here. Okay, a lot of the enemy troops are just starting to rout. They're tired fighting
The enemy
uphill.
flees the battle.
We're going to
Run
continue
down
the
those
battle,
worthless peasants.
and we're going to just start running them down. Let's get our infantry into the mix. Just chase them with everything we've got so that we can more quickly savage this blob here. Chase him with our archers, just chase him with everything we got. Okay, so we're pretty quickly mopping up all of the enemy spearmen. This will basically mean that Milan won't have anything to protect itself with. Chase those spear militia. Okay, those spear militia are gone. Come chase these ones. Let's get our general. Everybody come chase these guys over here. There we go. So we should be able to completely wipe out all of the enemy spear militia at this point. Let's get all my missile troops out of the way so that these guys can more effectively pursue. Yeah, let's get the armored sergeants out of the way. There we go. So we've chased these guys down. Their artillery's gone. It'd be nice if I could capture that artillery. I don't know if that function exists in Medieval 2. I guess we'll find out here shortly. So I'd definitely say that this was a successful episode. Got some good trade started down in the Sahara. So start making some nice money from the merchants. We got some buildings completed. Took back some cities, took one from the Holy Roman Empire, and now Milan itself ought to be open to capture, basically. And I don't think that the Milan's going to get away with too much of anything else here at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and exit this battle.
Montjoie Saint-Denis. Our foe
So,
is
killed
utter.
a ton of enemies. That battle very successful, went better than I thought it would, just because of all those. Wow, we could ransom these guys for a crap load of florins.
Yes, Lord. Think
Ah, they accepted it. Holy crap. So
God be
Milan
praised
just
for this
ransomed their troops
victoire.
and gave me a ton of men. The only bad thing is that means they get their troops back, but hey, I got a ton of men, or a ton of money. So I think that'll work for now. That's about all the time I have for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, we still got a mess of stuff going on with the Holy Roman Empire there, and we're going to have to take care of it. And I will see you next time.